Right now I am here at the Turin Duomo, the main Duomo here in the city, and as you know, every single time I've been to Italy, and that's Milan, Amalfi Coast, Venice, Lake Como, Sicily, where I went to Palermo, Catania, I even went to Syracuse, Kefaloon. I've been to so many Italian cities, and I just added Turin to the checklist here, and every single one I have managed to come and see their Duomo. Hello everyone, I am Lewis, you are watching Lost in Travel, and welcome here to Turin, Italy.
Previously on Lost in Travel. So far on this grand interrailing adventure around Europe, I have left my home of Scotland in search for new horizons, settling in France for the first 2.5 weeks of my journey. In this charming country I have seen fairy tale castles, climbed up historic landmarks, savoured a lot of delicious wine and relaxed by the clearest of waters. There have been a few downs.
Eventually I'm just going to feel like I can't have the motivation to film everything,
but lots of ups.
And I couldn't concentrate. I was like, oh my god, I am in the Alps.
So today, I have woken up in a country that I claim started my travel blog way back in 2017 when I did my first European city break to Milan and Venice. Welcome back to Italy.
So it's been a hot minute since I've spoken to you guys, and the reason for it is because last time on this interrailing journey I was in Nice, and when I was in Nice I met up with my grandparents, and I just wanted to take it chill with them. It was nice to have some company, because I've been solo for quite a while now, so it was nice to just spend time with family. I beat them at Uno quite a lot. We just drank loads of wine, were very merry, walked loads, went to Cannes Film Festival, went to Monaco. You saw bits of it in the last video, so if you haven't checked that out then guys, please go ahead and do so. But I'm now in Italy. I went from France to Monaco to Italy yesterday. 3 countries in 24 hours, and here I am in Turin, which is one of the most northwestern cities here in Italy. It's also my 5th time here in the country, so I wasn't planning in Italy for long because I'm always here. So I've actually got 24 hours here in Turin, and I want to show you everything that you can do here, or at least almost everything you could do here before I head to my next destination, which I'll keep hush for the next video. So I have actually left my Airbnb and just went so far out to the most far away bit of the city, so I can get a nice view. I put my drone up, I got a nice view of the Alps in the background, because this is in the most northwest region, in the Piedmont region. It's the capital of that area, and it also once upon a time was the capital of the entirety of Italy. That was until 1865, and I didn't even realise it was 1865 that late on that Rome became the capital of Italy. Beforehand it was Turin. This is where the king used to stay. So I'm in the very first capital of Italy, and I can actually tell why. It does feel very royal here, and I've barely touched the camera. I've made my way out, far out here. I'm actually not even in the main bit of the city right now. I crossed the bridge, and I think I'm going to try to get some more of that alpine views behind this incredible city. So let's take a look. There is just something about Italia that keeps me coming back. I don't know if it is the beautiful architecture. I've already seen so many since I arrived here in Turin. Or maybe it is the incredible divine food. I have already had a pizza before I started making this vlog. Or maybe it's just that when you're here, you feel something deep down in your heart that this is one of Earth's best countries. And I'm not saying that with over exaggeration. Like literally every single time I've been here in Italy, you just feel like you are in some kind of paradise, and this is my 5th time. I can say that now. You can take my word for it that Italy is definitely one of the most enchanted places in the entirety of this continent. Alright, so I've climbed up to the Santa Maria, whatever Italian words insert here, viewpoint, and this is what I was waiting for in Turin. I actually was searching this morning on Google trying to figure out where the hell this viewpoint is, and nothing was coming up. This could have come up with the same photo, and I was like, I need to see this viewpoint. Well, there it is. I'll mark it on Google Maps. Come find it yourself. It's quite an incline, it's quite out from the city, but as soon as you're up here, it is incredible. Just look behind me, Unfortunately, it's quite a cloudy day. I felt a bit of rain coming down, but still the Alps are in the distance. I'm literally looking at them right now and I'm amazed. And this is not the only time I've seen the Alps from Italy. I've also seen them from Lake Como, so it's getting me really excited for being in Switzerland next week, because I know I'm not just going to be seeing them, I'm going to be literally on them. So this is incredible. Definitely trying to see the Alps from all these different areas, mountain ranges all the way through France, Germany, Italy, Austria, you know, you name it. I want to say Germany. So definitely trying to see it from all these different angles, because they are one hell of a scenery.
Play it back again, just one more time, 'cause I wanna see it whenever I close my eyes.
Alright, let me discuss how you can even get to Turin, because it's actually quite simple and accessible from all around Europe. Obviously you can fly. I'm sure there's actually flights from Edinburgh now, so if I ever want to come back, that is the way I probably will do it. But I know that it's quite accessible by train from loads of parts of Europe, especially in Italy. I'm sure you can get a train from Milan right across the north, and you're making it. And I bet that is very, very scenic. But I don't know if it'll be as scenic as my one. And I want to tell you about that, because I actually didn't record it. It was a late journey last night, a long journey as well. I went from Monaco straight here. So what I had to do was I had to get like a 25-minute journey from Monaco to a little town in Italy called Ventimiglia. I've probably pronounced that horribly wrong, but bear with me. I was so surprised, because I was literally in France and I went boom, Monaco, and then straight into the border of Italy after Menton. So I didn't realise, like, this is the amazing thing about Interrailing, and the thing I do not realise when I stay in the UK is how accessible it is to just jump border to border. And that's what I did. I literally went, oh, I'm now in Italy. That is how did that happen? You know, when you're going back into Scotland and you start cheering because you see the big sign, welcome to Scotland? None of that. I never saw a sign saying welcome to Italy or anything, but maybe there is one. I need to take car next time. But it was just mental how easy it was to just go from France to Monaco to Italy, and then from there I had a lovely 4-hour journey straight up into the mountains. And when I say mountains, I mean they were surrounding me. I was surrounded by the Alps. The clouds were coming down as well, so it was quite foggy and misty, and it looked so surreal. I was staring at the window more than I was trying to do work on my laptop, which is what I try to use the train journeys for here. I try to use them to get stuff done for this, and I couldn't concentrate. I was like, oh my god, I am in the Alps. It's very alpine looking here. And then I arrived here in Turin late last night, and it has been a pretty spectacular day so far. So I'm now currently at the main landmark here in Turin. Behind me is the Mole Antole... oh my god. The Mole Antelleoano. And this is the biggest building here in Turin, and it often gets referred to as the Eiffel Tower of Turin. I don't really get the comparison, but it's still pretty cool nevertheless.
Watch love, how all of the light just falls through your window, paints you so effortlessly. Now I can see your halo, just a simple moment in time, can't catch it in the photo, permanently framed in my mind. I swear I won't let you go.
And another interesting fact about this building is it is also the Museum of Cinema. Cinema was very important to Italy back in the day, and you can find out all about it if you do enter there. Unfortunately, only if I'm one day in the city, I don't have time. I've got to still walk around and see a few stuff, but if I did, I would totally go up to the top, and I bet you get some amazing views over at the Alps as well. Turin is also famed for its chocolate, and most of all Nutella. This is actually the birthplace region of Nutella, so me being a big sweet tooth, that made me really want to go into one of the many chocolate shops on this street in this city and find some chocolate. So I had a bit of a search and I found this chocolate, which is actually the predecessor of Nutella. It is what inspired Nutella to start, and I've got to say, it was a delightful taste. It was like I would say like a mix of Lindor and Nutella. That's what it tasted like. It was like you had the sweetness of eating into a Lindt chocolate, but then you also got the flavour of Nutella, and it was delicious. So thank God I even went and decided to pick that up, and I also recommend you doing the same thing. It's called Guindetta. I'll put the name in the video. So I've walked around quite a fair bit of Turin, and this is now going to be the final spot that I'm going to take you guys to on this very vlog. As you can see, you can't do everything in 24 hours, but it's still amazing to be able to come and just experience some of the city for a little bit, and then it just gives you that need, that desire to want to see a bit more. And that's when you decide to book another trip back, because there's nothing wrong with doing that. You can come, spend a little bit of time, and then you can come right back. But right now I am here at the Turin Duomo, the main Duomo here in the city. And as you know, every single time I've been to Italy, and that's Milan, Amalfi Coast, Venice, Lake Como, Sicily, when I went to Palermo, Catania, or even went to Syracuse, Kefaloon. I've been to so many Italian cities, and I just added Turin to the checklist here, and every single one I have managed to come and see their Duomo. So it's nice to be able to wrap up things here at the Duomo and tell you that this Duomo is pretty famous because the Shroud of Jesus, which was the cloth that they put over Jesus when he got put on the cross, is believed to be kept. I don't know if it's kept in this cathedral, but it's definitely kept here in the city. And every few years the Pope actually reveals it, and you can go into the cathedral and you can see the cloth for yourself. Whether that is the actual cloth or not, I am not too sure, but they believe, the Catholics believe. And if you do want to see it for yourself, 2025 is apparently the next time the Pope will be taking that cloth out. So you better make yourself here to Turin in 2025. And guys, with all of that being said, I guess this is where we're going to end things today. Thank you all for joining me here in Turin. It was a blast. We saw the Alps. We had a great day. The rain didn't come down too strong, which was great. It just was a little drizzle here and there. And it actually made for quite a moody setting here in this region, the Piedmont region of Italy, and it was great, and I just wanted to go back and see. I think if I was here in Turin for a bit more than 24 hours, I think what I would do is I would actually travel out and see some of the nearby cities, because I think that is what, that's where you get a full taste of the nature and the countryside that we're in right now. I've heard that wine is pretty big here in Turin, as well as back in some of the other places we visited here. So I expect a lot of vineyards and just breathtaking scenery throughout the entire area. But anyways, if you did enjoy what I got to show you, then please guys drop that like button. It would help out this channel tremendously, and subscribe, because I am going to be leaving Turin and I'm actually going to be heading back to France on the next video. Yes, I can never get enough of France, can I? So au revoir, ciao, and I'll catch you all with the next one. Peace out guys, catch you later, bye bye.
You come fly away with me. Imagine all the things that we could see. Yeah, don't you know that life's a dance? Come take my hand and fly away.